Have you heard the news? The US introduced an entrepreneur visa and it's been making waves online for the past few days. At first, I thought the US had launched a new visa pathway for entrepreneurs, but after doing some research, I found out the news was not really accurate. So in this video, I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to break down the truth and stick around till the end because we have a special surprise for green card applicants, especially those stuck in the backlog. Now, first things first, there isn't a direct visa pathway for entrepreneurs who want to start a business in the US. There are options like the Treaty Investor Visa and the EB5 Investor Visa, but both require a significant investment in US companies. Now, this isn't really the case in Canada and in the UK. They have visas specifically for founders who want to build their businesses from scratch in those countries. Despite this though, the US remains a top destination for immigrant founders, and that is thanks to its vibrant entrepreneurial ecosystem and also the market opportunities out there. But this lack of a dedicated startup visa means that people have to rely on getting a green card or other temporary visas to pursue their startup dreams. Now, about the recent buzz though, the US hasn't really introduced any new entrepreneurship visa. Instead, people are talking about something called the International Entrepreneur Parole, or the IEP. Now, the IEP program was introduced in the final days of the Obama administration, so this is quite a bit old. Now, when Trump took office, he aimed to block it, but legal challenges kept the IEP still in place. The International Entrepreneur Parole, or the IEP, is the spotlight because USCIS recently updated its guidelines in the FAQ section, making it easier to understand the criteria. Beyond this update though, there is nothing new and everything is just hoopla. So what exactly is this International Entrepreneur Parole though? Let me explain. This program grants you work authorization to build and grow your startup in the US initially for 2.5 years, with an option to extend it another 2.5 years upon meeting its requirements. Now, what is the best part? Your spouse and children can join you, and your spouse can also get work authorization in the US. Are you really wondering how you can qualify? Well, let me break that down also for you, because that is what we do on the Smart Green Card channel. 1. You may live in the US or abroad. Your startup must have been established in the US within the last 5 years. You need to show potential for growth and job creation through qualified investments of at least $264,147 and government grants of at least $105,659 or other compelling evidence. You must also own at least 10% of the equity in the startup, and up to 3 entrepreneurs per startup are eligible for this IEP. Well, so far sounds great, right? But let's also consider the downsides before deciding this option. It takes longer to process for sure, and there is no premium processing available. And IEP cases, attorneys talk about this a lot, they are more likely to get requests for evidence, or what we call as RFEs. And most importantly, it is not a visa. It is only a status that gives you parole status. So you'll need to leave the US to apply for a US visa or a green card. And a parole status is a temporary status where you're not formally admitted into the country, you're just paroled into the country because you have a pending application or you have a pending process. Are you wondering what is the best visa option for startup founders though? Without a doubt, it is the EB1A Green Card. And if you are looking to move immediately and temporarily, it's the O1A, but then for the permanency, you have the EB1A Green Card. Now, you might have seen many news articles recently about startup founders achieving the EB1A. And as a startup founder, you have great advantage because you can own your company completely, unconditionally, and creatively meet the EB1A criteria as well. For instance, to fulfill the EB1A press criteria, you can showcase podcast interviews and press articles with wide audience that discuss your work and contributions to the field. Also, the EB1A Green Card has about 2 years of wait time right now for Indian applicants as per the latest August 2024 visa bulletin. But like I said, you can bridge this gap by going for the O1A visa, which you can get immediately, and then use the same application, the same criteria, the same everything you did for the O1 to apply for the EB1A Green Card. And then once the EB1A Green Card is approved, you can then get the green card and live unconditionally. So to wrap up this video, it's time to reveal our special gift though. We've created an exclusive guide on strategies and pathway to expedite the green card process. If you need it, I've attached the link in the description. You can download it over there. That's it for now, folks. In the Smart Green Cards VIP plan, we have helped numerous individuals just like you in diverse fields, including startup founders and many other people, build compelling EB1A profiles, and all of them have received approvals so far. If you want tailored assistance to gather robust evidence for your EB1A, feel free to check out the Smart Green Cards VIP plan. And if you have any questions about EB1A or the Smart Green Card program's VIP plan, leave a comment below and we are happy to guide you. And don't forget to subscribe to the Smart Green Card channel for more insightful EB1A videos like this. We release it every single day, completely free of cost. Comes to you, you just have to consume it and make sure that you make the best use of it. And with that, this is Saiman Shetty from Smart Green Card signing off. Peace.